Hi and welcome to Peacemag TV. In today's video for Lightroom, we're going to take a look at how we can create a selective color effect quickly and easily using the photograph that we've got in front of us. So let's take a look at how we can do that right now. So for this example, we're going to focus on the red frame of the bicycle while reducing all of the color in the rest of the image, allowing the bicycle to become the focal point in this particular photograph. So to do that, we simply come over to the right hand side of the develop module, open up the HSL strip, and from there we're going to come down and we're going to focus on the saturation section. So red is the area that we want to focus on. We don't need any of the other colors in there, so I'm just going to take all those sliders, reduce those down to -100 while leaving the red intact. So what that's going to do is that's going to strip all of the color that doesn't have red influencing it from the entire image. Now let's drop the saturation of the bicycle down itself, and we'll deal with that in a moment. But we can see that we still have some colors in the picture that we don't actually want. So if we look inside the gallery, you can see there's some red on some of the artwork in there. We've got a pink hue to the plaster on the wall. So we need to deal with that. But everything else is pretty much done as we want it to. So the next step is to take these extra colors out. So we can deal with that quite easily if we come up to the adjustment brush. And what we're going to do is make sure that we choose the effect to be saturation and set our saturation slider down to -100. Now, with the paintbrush selected, we just need to make sure that we don't have auto mask enabled. We don't need that. We want to be able to paint quite quickly and easily. And then we can simply come over any of the area that has red in it. So like the painting, the artwork inside. We can just go over any of those areas. And as you can see, as we paint that, we're effectively painting out any excess color in the image. So I can quickly go over all the different areas inside the gallery, and I can do the same thing then for the wall to get rid of the pink color. So we'll do that to get rid of all of this, and we'll do the same down the side down here. But what I am going to do is I just switch auto mask on just to make sure that where we're doing around the actual mudguard and so on, that we don't accidentally start picking any of that up and taking the color out of that. So I'm just going to carefully go through in between the spokes, making sure that we've got rid of any of the excess color that we don't actually need. And once we've done that, we can just simply hit close on the adjustment brush, and then we can come down to the saturation slider and we can focus on the red color of the bicycle, because at the moment it looks a little bit washed out. So just here, take the saturation and we'll boost that up. So you can see that brings back the red. We can adjust the luminance if we want to adjust that to make it even pop a little bit more. So we've got the red of the bicycle now really standing out and popping from the picture. Adjust those just a little bit. So that's done pretty much everything we want, except we missed one little bit out. So if I come back to the adjustment brush, making sure that I've still got the saturation option selected, and I'm going to come over this photograph on the door, and we'll just get rid of that on there as well. So that's that done. So that just leaves me now, I can just fine-tune the image the way that I normally would. So I'm going to do that right now. We'll close this panel down, and I'll come up to the basics part, and I'm going to bring the exposure down ever so slightly, just to darken the overall image down. I'm going to give it a little bit of extra clarity to make the contrast between the edges just pop a little bit more. And I might adjust the blacks and the contrast just to adjust those ever so slightly to give me the kind of effect that I want. And finally, I'm going to come down to the effects section, and I'm just going to take the post-crop vignette, and I'm going to just darken the edges of the picture to draw the focus into the photograph itself. So that's all there is to it. That's how easy it is to create selective color using Lightroom. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button to be kept up to date with all the new content we add every single week. If you've got any comments, questions, or feedback on this video or anything else on the channel, please pop those in the comments section below. If you do enjoy the tutorials we put out on this channel, please consider popping over to Amazon, where you can purchase the new ebook we released on the Kindle store. 8 essential Adobe Lightroom techniques, where we go into detail about different techniques that every Adobe Lightroom user should really have in their arsenal. The link is in the description below, and your support is much appreciated. Well, until next time, take care.